the game board, it's usually on one level. Sometimes if I have 8 players, well, I'll use the second layer and have wormhole connections to it. But yeah, it depends on the style of playing. The game has, of course, every hex is every hex is one system. So when you have a movement of 1 or 2, you can move that many hexes. Though movement through wormholes does not cost anything. So if you're here, you go 1 and you go blub and you go 2. So if you have a movement of 2, and they can be paired, so you can go to multiple wormholes. Then there are Megathal Rex is always in the middle. Usually, races usually start somewhere on the edge, and then they spread out. There are stuff on the map. Let's do the map thingy. I mentioned the wormholes. Then there are nebulas. The movement stops in the nebula, so you can always just go. It goes 1 in there, but then you get a defensive bonus in the nebula with the 3. Yeah. The black holes, gravity drift is if you go through them, or when you leave them, you have to throw a die, and 1 to 3, the ship gets destroyed. It gets pulled into that one. The asteroid fields and the asteroid belts cannot be passed through before you have a technology that allows you to do that, a blue one. And that's actually yeah. But then there are independent systems. I have usually 5 independent systems. They are red in this game. So if you are adjacent to it, like this, you can trade one commodity to trade good with them. And then there are pirates on the board. They are like this. These have just multiplied now. They are 2 pirate groups. There is a list of pirates that they are randomly thrown, and this goes around the board. So that every turn after your turn, if you have the pirate, you move all the pirates. They collect trade coins. They eat the trade coins, and they get coins from planets as well. And of course, if they are permanent trade routes on the board, which I usually should show you, then they eat them and get lots of money for that. Other than that, that's the basics of the board. Adjacency is important. You can only trade commodities to trade goods with neighbors that you have a contact with. So in this case, the green and the yellow have a contact, and they agree and have the contact with those, the purple ones, but the rest they do not have a contact with, so they have to only trade the commodities with those guys. But you can do all other deals after you have contacted the other races. You get full contact when you open Megathal Rex. Then you can talk to all other races that are on the lots to talk about here. Before that, you cannot talk to them because it's always started as an unknown. You do not know the other races because there's an event in the beginning. And that's actually it for the game board.